All right. For today's topic, we'll be covering Ruckus Analytics. Okay, for you guys know that actually Ruckus Analytics means it's a cloud solution. So later on, Ifzam will actually present on it. All right. So for today's topic, we'll be covering Ruckus Analytics. All right. As usual, we still have Grab vouchers to be given away. All right. As you can see, 50 ringgit and 100 ringgit vouchers as usual. So later we have Q&A. All right. Uh, Without further ado, I think I'll pass the time to Ifzam. Ifzam, you can present on the presentation. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Let me share my screen first. So I hope you can see my screen, Jonathan.
Yes.
Okay. So, hello everyone. Thank you for attending this webinar. So this is a second session and also our last sessions for this webinar. So how are you? And I hope you are all doing good. So for today's sessions, we will cover for Ruckus Analytics. So if you have any questions during my presentations, feel free to ask your questions in the text box on the right side. So me and my friends will try my best to help you to answer your questions later. So before I go through more details on Ruckus Analytics, I want to show you some statistics and challenges that have been occur from time to time. So currently, networks are now too complex with human beings to manage effectively. The amount of data that complex network generated is far too great for any normal humans to make sense of it without significant assistance. So without the assistance, visibility or insight is hard for IT organization to be proactive. Let's take a look at the statistics by some research spending too much money and time to troubleshooting. So let's say if you send one of the network professionals for troubleshootings without the right tools and also without enough information, it also can lead to spend on much time because every day we always have some tech update on the network infra. For some reason, also people are surprised by the 38% figures. So we think that is too low. No one to surprise about Wi-Fi, no matter what the problems is. So actually, always blame on the Wi-Fi. As a consequences, user experience suffer even as end user experience become more important to every organizations. So the reality is the network are become more complex by the day with new and more devices and end devices, new application and also with the new protocols. Even before this, I have experience on becoming a network engineer. Also encounter these problems. You go to troubleshooting today and then you come back tomorrow. So it's not effective. So it is not because I am not skilled enough to solve the problem, but if we don't have any preparation, it will cause you problems. So basically, IT team often lacks the tools to ensure required network services levels in an environment of ever-increasing user connectivity demands and network complexity. Helpdesk tickets from user connectivity issues pile up while IT struggle to glean insight from network data. So when service issue affect user experience, IT often lacks a way to identify root cause and define a course of actions to fix the problems. So this problem was big challenge to helpdesk, why they don't have time to manage all of the problems. They often need to manual record one by one in order to find the chronology of the problem in order to give a complete information to the IT administrator. So what happened to the customer feedback? they may give a lower rating as we can solve it the below SLA. So we can see that every day we have the frustrations of network management. Usually, if we don't have any proper tools to help you to monitor your network environment, so suddenly some things blow up. They came one by one, and also clients keep complaining, and also not from your client and also from your superior. So this will give a negative impact to your services, also to your performance. Do you have any preparations on that situations? Or do you have to take any precautions for that problem? You should think about it. Another thing is too much data for the IT help desk or IT administrator to catch up. So I believe some of the government project or any private need to take about 1, 3, and even 5 years support. You have to record all of the data day by day until the end of the support. Do you think it will help you? Yes, it may help, but it will consume you a lot of time to find the relevant data and also not efficient for it, for IT help desk to search one by one because of it may have it also the IT help desk also will make some mistake in finding the relevance data. And other than that, too little data also give you some headache. Of course, when your IT help desk assign your engineer to do the job, your IT help desk need to make sure that the information is complete. If not, later on, the engineer that are on site will be mad at the IT help desk because of give some lack informations. So another cases also related from the previous problem I have told you. Too much data make your IT help desk have difficulty to produce relevant network report for other stakeholders. For some reason, it will give him more frustrated to work and lastly give impact to the service performance of your IT administrator and also your IT help desk. So for all of this problem, do we have any solutions on that? Do you have any tools that can prevent all of these things blow ups? Do you have any technology that help to cut through the noises? Yes, we have. Ruckus have all of the solutions for all these problems. That's why I want to introduce you with the Ruckus Analytics. So, what is a Ruckus Analytics? So, Ruckus Analytics is a cloud service for network analytics and
Ifzam, you muted yourself, I think.
sorry, actually I don't.
It's okay. You repeat. You repeat. That's fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
So actually, what is a Ruckus Analytics? So Ruckus Analytics is a cloud service for network analytics and also assurance. Powered by machine learning and artificial intelligence, AI, it helps you get the most from your Ruckus network. So the services give IT comprehensive visibility into network operations. It accelerates troubleshooting and helps IT teams to meet their network services level agreements (SLA) in the mean of time. So these services identifies network assurance incidents, classify them by severity, traces root cause, and make specific recommendations for remediations. So it also automatically monitors network health relative to configurable threshold. Advanced client troubleshooting and incidence analytics give IT teams the power to address service issue for individual users or individual devices. So Ruckus Analytics work with your Ruckus network to allow it to self-validate without the need for overlay sensors. So you can identify and address many services issues from the event affects user. So Ruckus Analytics services also deliver robust reporting and informative dashboard. Later on, I will show you some dashboard in the next slides. It also create a custom dashboard and data visualizations with Data Explorer tool and visibility and flexibility explorer, your network data warehouse with drag and drop ease. So this is our main features and also what is inside in the Ruckus Analytics. So what we have here is Incidence Analytics, which is powered by machine learning and artificial intelligence that enable machine-assisted proactive networking for your Ruckus deployments. It automatically establish a normal range of behavior for each network's elements without requiring any input from your IT help desk or your IT administrator. Then it uses machine learning to automatically identify service incidents related to connectivity, performance, and infrastructure that affect user experience. It also uses artificial intelligence to classify service incidents by severity so you can address the highest priority issue first. So another thing is network health monitoring. So network health monitoring services automatically monitors network health with an overview tab that provides a high-level summary view. So network health monitoring gives you an instant visibility into metrics like IP services uptime, time to connect, connection success rate, client throughput, and more. So with simple, flexible search and a holistic client's troubleshooting page, Ruckus Analytics also gives you a complete picture of client's experience for easy connectivity and user experience diagnostics, including successful, slow and fail connections. And also it will show you some disconnect event, roaming event, and fail roams and other things. Other than that, also Ruckus Analytics has a data explorer. That is a tool that lets you create a custom dashboard to dissect and analyze data from your network ecosystems. So drag and drop dashboard creations make it easy to your IT help desk to design view tailored to your needs. So other thing is Ruckus Analytics also have a wide variety of standardized reports to provide visibility into network performance, traffic patterns, application usage, and more. In summary, views provide high-level information and you can drill down to the level of individual network, components, and devices. And for sure, it also can support curated report up to 12 months of historical data. Another thing from Ruckus Analytics feature, which is Ruckus Analytics also work with your Ruckus networks to automatically validate services level without need to overlay sensors. Access points act as a virtual clients to identify possible service disruptions. Often before they affects the users. Also, not to forget our companions, Melissa, a virtual network assistant, a powerful AI that can help you to determine the administrator intent in posting a wide variety of inquiries and delivers a highly insightful response. So using the Melissa, IT teams can save valuable time with ready access to information that helps them to manage network operations without need of any coding. And last but not least, for the features of the Ruckus Analytics, Ruckus Analytics also integrate closely with leading IT service managements, ITSMs, product from ServiceNow and Salesforce to initiate help desk tickets automatically and let IT get a head start in resolving them. This ensures that when a service issue occurs, it is flagged for the help desk to address without such a system. In place, many issues that affect user experience go unreported. So let me tell you a story about the Ruckus Analytics user. For sure, this is a very good IT admin as a user come to the office at 9 a.m. doing his basic routines of work as the IT administrator. So the first thing first that we want to do is to catch up any issue in his network before something happens in their network environments. So by using the Ruckus Analytics, it automatically identifies the services incidents related to connectivity that also looks at the performance and infrastructure that affects the user experience. Since the issue, for example, if have an issue, since the issues keep happening in the network, Ruckus Analytics can prioritize the job that need to be done, so the IT admins know what to do on first or need what to prioritize of the working or the troubleshooting in these networks. So another story is with the same IT admin, he also will do his everyday routine by check the network health of their current network to make sure that the network looks good and there no complaint or any incidents occur in their network environments. So has dashboard by Ruckus Analytics, it will come with an overview tab that provide a high-level summary view. So in the network health monitoring, give IT admin an instant visibility into metrics like you can see the AP service times, time to connect, connections, success rate, client throughput. So this will help the IT administrator and RC help desk to reach to keep and also to solve the problem below the SLA. So what if in the end of the day, other businesses stakeholder as the IT admin for high-level summarized network data in order to make the driven decisions? The IT admin usually don't have to bother if they are using Ruckus Analytics. So by using Data Explorer tool, it lets the IT admin to create a custom dashboard from the Data Explorer to dissect and analyze data from the current network ecosystems. By using that, the custom dashboard, the IT admin can provide wide variety of standardized reports that provides visibility into network performance. And also, it can report for the traffic patterns, application usage, and more. So this is some of the wisdom word from the ESG networks. Moving forward, organizations won't be able to rely on acts of individual heroism, but rather will need to evolve to more automated, self-optimizing and healing network environments, which means that if we always to rely on people, although the people have the quality of solving the problems in your current network, but it will also give some the pressure to your some individual. So with help some tools, you can actually optimizing your current network environment, and you can give some improvements in your network. So enough of the story. Right now, we will focus on the Ruckus Analytics cloud services itself. But first thing first, I want to highlight is something with you is that Ruckus Analytics is a machine learning powered proactive network management solutions. So Ruckus Analytics also is a cloud software as a service with annual subscriptions. And also, we also have the trials license. Later on, I will be explained to you. And another thing is, Ruckus Analytics also will integrate with your Ruckus Cloud or Ruckus Smart Zone. So need to make sure that your Ruckus Smart Zone is versions 5.1.2 and above. And also we have the new Smart Zone 6.0. Also can support for the for Ruckus Analytics also. So Ruckus Analytics is not a SCI. So Ruckus Analytics is a premium product above the SCI. So you can imagine that the previous sessions that my friends told you about how R series and versus the R5 series. So basically, this the Ruckus Analytics core features I have told you before, and then this is some their dashboards. You can see that we have the network health dashboards, machine learning driven incidents, client troubleshootings, robust 12-month reports, dashboards, custom data explorations, and also APWLAN insurance. So later on, I will show you some short video that will be get through more details and get through overview of the Ruckus Analytics dashboard, and also how can Ruckus Analytics dashboard can help the IT administrator to solve the problem, problems. So basically, actually, Ruckus Analytics is 5 stacks things that we can use to help your IT administrator to process or to give some reporting. So first thing first is incident detections. So in this incident detections, you know that the using the machine learning and AI also, it will prioritize your works for the IT administrator and IT help desk, and after that, it will assign the user to the engineer to troubleshooting. Step 2, troubleshooting by giving them some details, informations from the incident detections reports. And after that, the IT help desk can monitor the health dashboard to make sure that your assigned engineer can be done doing the troubleshooting. So to make sure that all of the informations during the troubleshooting is okay and working fine. And after that, if you want to generate report, the Ruckus Analytics can provide you data explorer, so you can actually drag and drop from the dashboard of Data Explorer in order you can get the comprehensive and careful curated reports for all of your reporting needs. So basically, Ruckus Analytics is very simple. In terms of simplicity, it's just only a single click. Actually, your Ruckus Analytics is ready integrate with your Smart Zone, and if you subscribe for Ruckus Cloud, it will integrate with your Ruckus Cloud also. So you didn't have to require any virtual machines or appliance need to be installed in your data center or in your network environments. So it will be easy for you to utilize in your networks. So other than that, Ruckus Analytics is a single license, which means that when you subscribe the Ruckus Analytics license, it can be used for AP or you can use all switches. So you can actually is very easy for you to switch from to use for AP or to use for the switches. So you can know that Ruckus Analytics also is a single pane of glass. It can give you to view all of the insight and data on a single cloud portal in the Ruckus Analytics. So you can see this is some dashboard of the Ruckus Analytics. You can see that this dashboard is usually is actually this dashboard is the main dashboard of the Ruckus Analytics. You can see that all of the key features that I have told you is in our left side. You can see these dashboards, analytics, and if you click on the analytics, you can see all of the incident and other things. Later on, I will show you. And also, it will generate the reports, the data explorer, and another thing is admin. You can see the admin. You can see we can do some any things for the administrator. And also we have the bubble chart. You can see it in here. 70 incidents P1s, and this is incidents by severities. You can see the 70 for P1, P2, and so on. So P1 means that priority number 1, priority number 2, and so on. You can see also it will be circles, bubble chart in the dashboard. For the big circle is all of the incidents. So the yellow circle will show you the minor and pre-service affectings, and also it will give you some colorings that can show you some that can give the IT administrator awareness. So for the red one, the red color one, it will show for the most severe. So this is some of the another features also. This is the incidents. So we can when you click at the analytics, you can see the incidents, health, and also the client troubleshooting. So I will not explain it to you because I already explained it to you. So in this incidents, you can see that some of the informations or insight that can you get from here. So basically, the Ruckus Analytics will tell you about the root cause of the problem when you have problem is in your network environment, and also when the Ruckus Analytics detect the root cause, it also will give you some insight or some recommendation actions in order you to solve your problem. For example, when one of your clients cannot get any DHCP IP address, so it will give you some insight at where of the problems occur, and then what is the recommended actions that need you to solve the problems on the DHCP. So you can see that using the Ruckus Analytics, you can differentiate with the old world and in the current world. So by identifying root cause, actually you can, before this, on the old world, usually you can question it yourself. Can you show me? So in the new world, you can see that you can look in the Ruckus Analytics, you can see that what is happening. And then when you know what is happening, you need to Google it for informations and other things that are relevant into the problems. So using the Ruckus Analytics, it will automatically identify the potential root cause and remediations. When we wanted to troubleshoot itself also, we need some things third-party applications, for example, like Wireshark, or other things that need to be captured on air need to be captured in order to find the problems of your networks. So for using the Ruckus Analytics, actually, your your Ruckus Analytics can be your system will be established even correlations. So actually, I want to show you some video. I hope this video will be can be heard because I have tested it last night. I hope you can hear it.
Ruckus Analytics is a cloud service for network intelligence and service assurance, powered by machine learning and artificial intelligence. Ruckus Analytics gives you the deep insight you need to measure and meet your SLAs, to accelerate troubleshooting, and better plan for the future. This video provides a quick product overview. This is a top-level dashboard. The dashboard gives a quick look into the status of your network, with the ability to drill down into your data. Let's look at a few of the panels that make up the dashboard. The upper right panel shows you the incident categories and counts. The system automatically identifies incidents and classifies them by severity. In the lower right, you will see the circle packing chart. Color-coded circles represent your network hierarchy. The colors indicate where service incidents have occurred and their level of severity. Click on a circle to drill down to view a specific network. You can also adjust the time range in the upper right of the screen. In the lower left is a summary list of service incidents. The system automatically identifies these for you. Other panels cover network history, incidents by type, and other summary metrics. Let's take a look at the Incident Analytics detail. Click on the Analytics in the left-hand navigation bar. You see a more detailed list of incidents by severity. Click on the Details for an incident. In the Insights section, the system automatically identifies the root cause and the recommended action to remediate each incident. You can drill down for even more detail. Click on View Details to get a list of impacted clients. Let's take a look at client troubleshooting. To go there, click on the link icon for an individual client in the list of impacted clients. The client troubleshooting screen shows all connectivity events for this client, when they connected, failed to connect, roamed, and more. This kind of insight helps you accelerate troubleshooting to keep your users more productive. You can also go directly to client troubleshooting from the main navigation bar, where you can search for a specific client from the search bar. Let's go to Health Monitoring. Click on Health under Analytics in the left-hand navigation bar for any desired network. Health Monitoring measures the health of the network against SLA guidelines that you define. Let's set the client throughput goal to 10 megabits per second. Drag the SLA bar to the desired level and click Save. The system will tell you the percentage of client sessions that achieved your new SLA objective. Finally, a quick word about Data Explorer and prepackaged reports. The Data Explorer tool lets you build custom dashboards tailored to your requirements. You can create new panels, edit them at will, and reposition them with drag-and-drop ease. Ruckus Analytics includes a wide variety of prepackaged reports, so you can get started right away. Up to 1 year of historical data is available for reporting. This client report, for example, displays a range of panels, each showing a specific client-related metric. The AP Inventory Report gives you details about access points in your network environment. This completes our product overview. Contact your Ruckus networking solution provider to learn more.
So basically, that video have shown you some overview of the Ruckus Analytics. So how to get started with Ruckus Analytics? So if you want to have a Ruckus Analytics, of course, you need to have our controller and management, which is Smart Zone and also the Ruckus Ruckus Cloud platforms, which is I have explained it to you yesterday. So in the customer premise, the AP and the ICX itself will integrate with the Smart Zone cluster, and after that, the Smart Zone cluster will integrate with your Ruckus Analytics subscriptions using the over by gRPC, and it will compute and analytics your problems in the Ruckus Analytics. So basically, I have told you before, the smartphone versions need to be 5.2.1 with patch or using your Ruckus Cloud. So Ruckus Cloud actually has everyday updates, so you don't have to bother to upgrade your anything on the Ruckus Cloud because it's already integrated with your Ruckus Analytics. And also for the switches to using the Ruckus Analytics also, the ICX need to be versions fast irons 0.8.0.95. And another thing is the new versions of Ruckus Analytics is 2.0.0.2. So to access the Ruckus Analytics also, actually we have two platform, which is Amazon and Cloud. So actually we have the Ruckus Analytics trial license. For Ruckus Analytics for Smart Zone, actually you have will support up to for Smart Zone it will be up support to 90 days for Smart Zone, and also for the Ruckus Cloud it support up to 60 days trials. You can see that in the our left side. This is the Smart Zone itself. If you go to the general settings into the cloud services, it will show you some subscriptions for the Ruckus Analytics. And for the Ruckus Cloud, you can see that below in the menu, at our right side in the menu, on the Analytics, if you click it, it will prompt you to another portal, which is the Ruckus Analytics. So actually, the Ruckus Cloud will integrate with the Ruckus Analytics to perform analytics informations for your current network. So for you guys, feel free to try our Ruckus Analytics services, so you can get deep insight in the services. So you will feel that this Ruckus Analytics is needed more than anything for your network environments. And also, we also have several documentations that can guide you to play around with the Ruckus Analytics. Later on, I will share you some links so you can go through to the documentations. You can play around with your trials analytics. So I think that's all for me. I hope you enjoy my presentations. So if you have any questions or any comments, you can leave your questions and comment in the chat box below. We will answer your questions and consider your comments. So thank you for joining us today. And also have a nice day. And so I pass to Jonathan's bags.
Hi everyone. Right. Ifzam, you hold on. Okay, you can spare another 5 minutes for you guys to ask questions. Right. Okay. I think there's 3 questions here. I think Ifzam, you can proceed to answer first. We have a question from Ching. I think he's asking, hi, just to confirm, just one unique license, it can support all the switches and all an AP that are in use. Example, client have 10 switches, 50 units of access point, but all there is need 1 unit of Ruckus Analytics license.
Okay, I will try to look for the questions first. Okay, from Ching, I confirm. When I say it can support all the switches we are in use. No. For the license, support only for one devices. But you can use for the AP and also can use for the switches. For example, if you have 10 switches, you need to buy the 10 license for Ruckus Analytics for your device. Another questions is no.
Correct.
Can support other brand switches and AP elsewhere? The answer is no, because Ruckus Analytics is actually for the our Smart Zone and Ruckus Cloud platform. So it only detects for the Ruckus switches and also for the Ruckus access point. Another thing from William. So does the analytics require minimum Smart Zone versions 5.2.1 or 5.1.2? So basically, I've told you that there are some requirements for the Ruckus Smart Zone. Okay, sure. Ching. Okay, I answer from William first. So actually, I have told you that uh, the requirement for Smart Zone to integrate with the Ruckus Analytics, actually they need to have the right firmware to integrate with the Ruckus Analytics, in order they don't have any problems to integrate by themselves. So the version is actually important you to upgrade to the requirements to the latest versions. Change. Okay, questions from Chings. Okay, I have told you that actually the license you need to buy actually one license per one devices. So if you have 10 devices, actually you need to buy a 10 license in order your devices to connect with your Ruckus Analytics. But actually your 10 license also we can use for AP or the switches. So if you have 50 units AP and 10 switches, actually you need to buy a 60 license for you to integrate your devices into the Ruckus Analytics. So I hope Chin can hear my answer.
All right. We have another question from Ching as well.
Okay, another scenario. What if customer bought for the current units and there is add-on AP later on? So if you buy a new AP, uh, actually when you buy another AP, you need also to buy their Ruckus Analytics license, because there's a two license for you. First is the first license is your AP management, and another thing is your Ruckus AP to integrate with your Ruckus Analytics. You know, I just want to know what if they didn't add, what is the consequence? Okay, actually I have told you the story about the problem that have occurred with if we don't have any uh, you know, didn't have any special tool that we need to get some information from the Ruckus Analytics. So actually, if you didn't buy, you didn't subscribe for Ruckus Analytics, it's okay. You still can manage your AP, but if have anything happens or if have any things that you need to required for troubleshootings or any reportings that you need to create to generate, it will be I will recommend for you to subscribe for the Ruckus Analytics, for you to easy to get the informations from the Ruckus Analytics if have any problem. So basically, you can actually can manage your AP. Those new AP and add on later by customer. Okay. Okay, understands. I'm sorry that I... Okay, actually, when you buy another AP with the Ruckus Analytics subscriptions, so it will be automatically detect in your Ruckus Analytics itself. Doesn't need to be add one by one. So if you buy 10 okay, for example, you buy 10 AP and we have a 5 subscriptions. So it will be detect only 5 AP itself only. So it depends on your subscriptions of Ruckus Analytics. So I hope I answer your questions, Jing. Okay, maybe later on, Chin, you can reach me to get more details on the Ruckus Analytics. Okay. So is there any questions?
All right. Is there any more questions? If not, we will proceed to Q&A.
Another question from Gan. If I replace the FP and can configure back using the same array, okay, yes. Actually, the Ruckus Analytics is on the Smart Zone and Ruckus Cloud platform. So actually, you can using the same Ruckus Analytics subscriptions, because the Ruckus Analytics can be used on your AP and also on your switches, because the license is per device. Okay.
All right. Any more questions? If not, we will proceed to Q&A.